Wildlife West Nature Park is New Mexico's premier facility and attraction dedicated to native wildlife and ecology. Located just minutes east of Albuquerque and Edgewood, New Mexico, the park encompasses 122 acres of land, much of which has remained undisturbed throughout the development of the facility. And joining us now is the founder, Roger Allink, and the director for the great group. So you get involved with all these kids, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're the director of this
I'm the
entire
founder and
camp.
the director of the park.
Oh, great. Okay, so do you run the camp, or do you hire volunteers?
Actually, we hire certified teachers
Okay.
to do the camp, and then we have some volunteers, and we also have some little kids like they've been in the camp before. They can help.
Okay, very cool. So what are some of the activities that kids will learn from this?
Well, they prepare the food for the animals. There's 25 species. They actually clean the pens. They make piñatas for the animals so they can tear them apart for
Okay,
enrichment.
I've seen those before. Yeah.
And then on Friday we have a barbecue graduation party for the families.
Okay, so how long is the camp?
It's 9 to 12, 5 days a week.
Okay.
It runs every week during June. So
Okay.
there's actually 4 weeks.
Very cool. And so can I hear some of the animals that they'll be taking care of?
Wolves, mountain lion, black bear, elk, deer, pronghorn, hawks, owls, eagle.
Very cool. So how much does it cost to get your kiddo involved?
$60.
$60.
That's 9 to 12 daily,
Okay.
and it runs for 5 days.
Okay, very cool. So what do the kids get out of this camp?
Well, they learn how a zookeeper works.
Okay.
You know, the preparing of the food. The glory of zookeepers is cleaning up pens. And
Yeah,
of course, the
of
fun
course.
of making the piñatas, watch animals eat.
Yes, absolutely. So different things go into the piñatas for different animals, is that right?
Yeah, they all have their own diets. They're all
Okay.
scientifically designed diets.
Okay.
So the carnivores, of course, they get some meat, and the javelina gets some omnivore diet. The bear gets like peanut butter and apples and some fruit and a little bit of meat too.
Very cool. And how has the response been from the kids?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah.
They come back every year, and some of the kids.
So you've had repeat kids
Repeat
who are
kids.
practically professional zookeepers now.
Right. And then there's 4 sessions, so they could join for all 4.
Okay.
Although it's open to all new enrollees as well.
Very cool. And how long has this camp been going on?
Oh, we've been doing it about 12 years, I think.
12 years?
Yeah.
All right. And it's just been growing and growing?
Yeah.
Very
We
cool.
relate to the kids, you know, on their level.
Mm-hmm.
We have other activities too, like little games they play. And then they learn all about zookeeping and animals and biology.
Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about your background? Since you are the one that started it, you have
Yeah.
to know a lot.
Well, I taught high school for 10 years at Valley High School.
Okay.
My biggest credential, I guess, is I was a farm boy.
Okay.
Learned about animals.
Yeah.
I have a master's in recreation, and so I learned to play.
Yeah. And then you can really connect with the kids because you were a teacher.
Yes.
Very cool. So do you have a favorite animal that you work with?
I always say the one I'm with.
Just
'Cause
because you
I
don't
don't-
want to make them mad.
I don't
and
wanna
then
make
they
'em
get
mad,
jealous. Very cool.
Yeah,
So,
they know that.
What are the ages that the kids have to be?
8 to 12 is our core group. We
Okay.
go down to 7 sometimes, and we go up to 15 because the mentors that have been in the camp before, they can come in and help a little bit. And then we have some of our kids too that are, one's a graduate student, one's a college student, one's a high school kid that help.
Okay. And are those people, kids that have gone through the camp so many years that
They've
they
gone
learned
through
enough?
the camp, and they also work there in the YCC program.
Okay.
And so they've been around the park, they know the animals, and they know the facility, and they can help with the kids.
And then they can grow up and be zookeepers.
Well, maybe so, or some of them become medical doctors, some are scientists, some are
Yeah.
researchers,
Very
some are
cool.
construction because we do a lot of building.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing this. This is really cool. I've never heard of a camp like this.
It's the coolest camp in the world.
The coolest camp in the world. You hear that? Well, if you want any information on the coolest camp in the world, just go to casa.com and click on the Style tab. When we come back,